So what the hell are they going to do? The maddest thing about Tory politics of the last 10 years or so is the shovel loads of cash that they have. I think they're all Australian as well, which makes it even funnier. The shovel loads, barrow loads of cash that they have shipped to so-called advisors whose only job really is to come up with what they call wedge issues, something which will be divided on. What a coincidence that a survey appears today suggesting that we're now a little bit more concerned about immigration than we were last year.
Meanwhile,
still less concerned about immigration than we are about, say, the economy or the health service. But just you wait until the newspapers start turning up the heat again. And old Nige, creepy Uncle Nige, gets down to Dover with his Fisher-Price binoculars and starts taking his weird little selfies again with desperate refugees in the background. You know, as that dial gets turned up, so will public interest or public concern about immigration. There's a story we'll get on to later about 1 million British children either sleeping on the floor or sharing a bed with a sibling, often a considerably older sibling. 1 million British children who haven't got a bed of their own. But hey-ho, let's get cross about 20 mile per hour speed limits being introduced into areas where people are more likely to be crossing the road. I digress slightly, but I don't, because that 20 mile per hour speed limit is a wedge issue. So the Tories think, well, we can tell lies about motoring. That seems to work with the mugs that we conned with Brexit. And that there is the question that every Conservative activist and campaigner and politician is asking them. What's going to work? What lies will work on the mugs who fell for Brexit? That's our only chance of getting back into power in 2024. We need to find a new load of lies to tell the people who we managed to con to vote against their own interests and to become the first country in the history of the world to impose economic sanctions on itself. And the contempt with which they and their friends in think tanks and newspapers must hold you, if you're in that category, should really prompt you to give your head a wobble. They despise you. They simultaneously despise you and find you hilarious.